me is a new like discovery. I'm rediscovering things. I have been working on the album for so long that I kind of just like put all that stuff aside, and now I'm prepared to go back in the studio. So I'm prepared. So I'm gonna start. So don't
So we're starting
give me a
over.
second.
We're starting over in a sense.
Yeah, starting over. And but I don't want to neglect the songs that I have. So I want to actually go back and like listen to stuff with new ears, with my new perspective, and then see what applies and what I still am in love with.
Most of Rihanna fans are still not really happy after the singer was seen wearing a top with an inscription which says that she is retired. Now she's come out to respond to those allegations, but still, the relatives are demanding a day where the singer or the songstress will be releasing an album or a single. It's gotten a lot of people also talking on the socials. And what also is your thought about it? Let's know what you think inside the comment section. Today's episode, this is the Literature Helping Actions. You can also leave your thought in comments beneath the comment section, okay? Now, it actually was a bit shocking to see Rihanna when she announced that she was retired. Now, this comes shortly after when the two, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, was spotted in town, and she had something very interesting boldly written on her shirt saying that she's retired. Now, shortly after that part of the announcement written boldly on her chest was circulated on social media. She was apparently caught up in an interview and she was asked about it. Now, a lot of people, even after still listening, we're actually going to play to you very shortly, but hold on first. Let me just get you these facts and, of course, information before we do watch the video. So, even a lot of people after hearing this video are saying that still it just does not make sense, and they feel like Rihanna is really not being truthful to them, especially the fans of Rihanna or the real natives, let me just say. And they're demanding that the songstress or the diva brings up a better information regarding when next she's actually going to release. Now, bear in mind also that the last time we had Rihanna performing or bringing out an album was somewhere back in 2017. That's if I'm even correct about the date, because ever since that period, we have not seen so much coming from Rihanna. Neither has she even released any single. One would say Let Me Up, is her recent, but unfortunately, that was a theme song for Wakanda Forever, and that is not originally her song, so that has to be established. But ever since that, we've not seen her performing so massively, performing any of her recent songs. Is only the old versions that we all know she has been performing. But let's listen to what Rihanna has been talking about after that particular I'm retired controversial conversations began on social media, and let's see what she has to say. We come back and see what also a lot of people on the socials, especially with the relatives, have been talking about.
Music for me is a new like discovery. I'm rediscovering things. I have been working on the album for so long that I kind of just like put all that stuff aside, and now I'm prepared to go back in the studio. So I'm prepared. So I'm gonna start. So don't
So we're starting
give me a
over.
second.
We're starting over in a sense.
Yeah, starting over. And but I don't want to neglect the songs that I have. So I want to actually go back and like listen to stuff with new ears, with my new perspective, and then see what applies and what I still am in love with.
That was the explanation coming in from Rihanna. She says she's not really quitting music and she actually is working on something. So all the natives who actually have been thirsty, yearning from a tune from your queen, well, she says, yo, keep your fingers crossed. She's working around the clock, but has it not really been so long? Ever since Rihanna told us that she was bringing an album or a single, it was somewhere in January 2024, earlier this year. We had reports that she signed close to 24 million or so. Like, it was just a huge amount, and it's almost like July. Like we're entering the next month already. Like we actually in June, we entering July already, and nothing, what actually is happening. Or she really wants to consider making babies or establishing her Fenty business, because now it looks like she's paying so much attention to her Fenty, like her business side, and to family, and kind of neglecting music, and the fans are really calling her out and say that, girl, we loved you, we made you Rihanna before you became a business mogul. So feed us fast before you pay attention to. This is very dramatic, like, I don't know. This is one price you have to pay as a celebrity. You always have to make sure you get your fans what they want. And if not, well, you're actually going to hear from them, and they're actually going to um make you go through hell, like literally, like Rihanna is going through, because right now she has to balance her entrepreneurship. That's her business, Fenty business. Now she has a new brand hair collection coming up, like the Fenty hair business. She's have her Fenty business, cosmetics. Now she's a mother, and she has to be a songstress. I mean, it's very tiring. It's very difficult to combine all of this together. And I wonder how a lot of people do this, like combining the motherhood, parenting, to you being a family, and a businesswoman. How does she do it? It's, well, she should have thought about this before making a lot of babies. She really had to. Well, I'm not saying she shouldn't have, but I mean, let's just be logical here. I mean, you should have made a lot of songs so your fans would have enough to consume before you can pay attention to your family or something. That's what some fans are saying. This is not coming for me to come after me. Anyways, let's move straight to what some online, especially the renatives, have been talking about after Rihanna's announcement, saying that she's not fully retiring or giving up on music. Check these comments out and let's see. And then, okay, before I butcher my let's just move on to the name Abigail, and she says she's such a player. She sounds like that guy that isn't planning to marry you in the nearest future. However, will keep getting better. What the idea of? All right, I get what you're trying to say. I get it. Sabrina comes to say that, haha, that sounds like when your Caribbean person tells you your destination is right around the corner. 3 hours later, you still can't reach. My girl says she is start over. Well, let's just give her the benefit of the doubt. Like she says, she's had a lot of things to do right now. She's a mother. She's actually an entrepreneur, and she actually has to balance that with music again. I feel for her. Seriously, I do feel for her. But hey, I can really cry more than the bereaved. Vera Joseph comes to say, why are you all crying about she is aging? She is human. She is a wife, a mom, an entrepreneur. Stop looking at her aging. Riri will always be Riri. Well, I haven't really heard about the fact that she's aging. I don't know why you think people are saying that she's aging, but of course, aging is not really a bad thing. I don't see why a lot of people really shy away from growing old. You will not remain, young forever. You cannot cheat nature. Okay. So if she's aging, I think it's a good thing. But of course, she's still aging beautifully and she's still growing. Anyways, until we hear from the beautiful diva Rihanna Scam bringing out a new song, for now, it's nothing from the camp of the Renatives. I'm sorry to say. But let's know what you think about it inside the comment section. Thanks for watching.